Hey, what's up, everybody? Everybody that's gonna check this video out, see us. That's Lala in the big glasses. Look at her, she's trying to be stylish.
You know what? Shut up.
Never.
I'm
I'm the
preparing for
man.
Hollywood.
Take me out there with you. I need to go.
Right.
I need to be out there for real, for real. About that time for me to be out there. So, see the man.
Jesus, they ain't ready.
Who is nowadays? For real, who is nowadays? So, all right. So, let's go back. We was before we jumped on. We was talking about coming to America. Now, you saw it. Your thoughts. I haven't seen it yet, so you can't tell me what was going on. Just give me your thoughts and whatnot on it.
I
Don't
just
give me
thought it
no
was
story.
pretty.
No
I
spoilers.
know how to talk about a movie without talking about a movie, but it was refreshing to see the original characters.
Okay.
It really was, and anything with Eddie Murphy in it, I'm sorry, is he just naturally funny.
Did you watch that movie A Thousand Words or something like that?
I got the concept of it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. The storyline of it. I
Mm-hmm.
did think it was a little bit beneath him.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as that, I liked the concept of it.
Okay. I mean, I actually, funny thing is, I actually liked the movie. Believe it or not,
Okay.
I actually ended up enjoying watching the movie. So it it's one of those movies to me that I wasn't expecting a lot. I think with some people, and even with coming to America too, you have some people who expect a ton. You know,
Hmm.
who expect so much,
I
and
know. I
and
blame it on technology though.
yeah.
People think shit's supposed to jump out the screen and slap you. I mean,
But what's funny is that they expected, coming to America, one that nobody thought it was going to be as funny as it was. So
exactly.
to sit here and try to capture lightning in the bottle again,
Right.
that's kind of really, you're asking. To me, you're asking a lot. You're asking a lot to
Yeah.
try to catch lightning in the bottle again. So,
Yeah, that's true. So
I mean, well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'll probably watch it tonight. Once we get off, I'm gonna have me some food. Uh, have to go with my water.
that's what they call it nowadays.
It's water. Water in there. What kind of water? It's sparkling water. Sparkling water. That's what's in there. Sparkling water.
I mean, sparkling water, I can't complain. It's pretty good depending on the flavors.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it does. It does. Mute some of the flavors and some of the strength of something else that's in there too. So
I knew it.
it's not wine. You know what's funny? I don't mix wine and vodka no more.
Okay.
That was too much. I was really getting to a point that was drinking a lot. So
Right.
I just do some vodka with my sparkling water. Trying to getting old in my old age. With all this wisdom, comes with other issues with the body. You gotta take care of the body. You know,
Facts.
all
You
of us
know.
can't have them big glasses to cover our face like you do.
Negro.
Okay. Okay, well, let's get at it, baby girl. Let's get at it. Let's get at it. Let's get at it. So,
Absolutely.
so we have a couple topics that we're gonna go over today, and just get our talk about, chop it up, discuss it. See, one of the great things about this here is the fact that we're just two people just chopping it up, real talk,
Right.
and more people that talk, that chop it up. His time is really time for men and women to have real conversations without being mad, and for women such as Lala to realize that the men are right.
And for women like me to help Freddie realize that he ain't got no common sense. So,
Sound like my mama. All
but
women.
yeah, chalk up, issues and come to a common ground.
Oh, we may not come to a common ground because you wrong, we wrong,
But sometimes when you speaking about issues, it helps you realize that the adjustments you need to make.
yeah. And you get see. Well, one thing I really what's happening lately. I know people on social media. You got. Again, I'm not the type of person gonna sit here and try to put other people out here. I mean, you have people like what's going on. People we have men and women with Mr. Samuels.
Mm-hmm.
what he's doing that what he's doing is so well, and that even with all the vitriol and hatred that he gets,
Mm-hmm.
uh, he's making conversation. He's
Mm-hmm.
people are talking now.
Right.
See, I think for the first time in a long time, you actually had somebody to say things that a lot. We'll talk whether women like it or not. Guys think this way. Guys really do think this way, and it's sad to me is that a guy can't have his own opinion at all.
True. Right.
I mean, look at how sometimes how I am in the group. You know how much vitriol I've got in the group uh,
Right.
for some of the stuff I used to say. I didn't.
Right.
That's one of the reasons I had to step back a little bit. Like, it's really getting to a point to where I say certain things in order for people to even accept me saying it or even think about it. I gotta put a certain hashtag. I gotta say things a certain way, and that's not right. At some point in time, we have to stop being worried about the messenger or how it's being seen,
Right.
and just deal with the message.
I mean, how Dave Chappelle said, the America turned into some bitch ass niggas. To be
They
honest with
have,
you.
they have, they
I
have.
mean, people cannot take correction. You know what I'm saying? They can't take, regular issues. And me as a woman saying certain things, I get attacked.
Oh, you a pick me.
Right. Like, I'm
I
like,
want to get to
really?
that too
I'm
a
like,
little bit.
but that's not going to shut me up. You just got to face reality and the truth of the matter. Because you offended, it's not my fault.
Oh man, that's crazy as hell. Because to me, y'all women should be pick me's. To me, a pick me, which is this is why things are so ass backwards to me, is that a pick me is that chick that's showing her titties out every place, showing her ass everywhere, doing that because she's trying to get chose by a certain type of dude. That's a pick me, not
Right.
somebody who says, you know what, you shouldn't have 45 kids before you get married.
Right.
That's not a pick me. Or agreeing with a guy, it's not a pick me.
Right.
I mean, and then of course you got the simps that will follow behind it.
If we would put at least half of the energy behind building our black communities, as far as jumping on each other, look how far we'll be.
Yeah, but also you have to understand is that our community is so far behind because whether you like it or not, we're again I say it often, we're 40 years in. To, we don't black women only race women that you hear say they don't need their man, and then turn around and say they ain't protected.
You right about that?
Tell me, where does that make sense at? You know, you think these white women sit down here and say they don't need a man? Trump got elected over a white woman.
Right.
That dude,
Majority. Yeah. It was a nice amount of what that
a
voted
ton
for
of
him.
them, a ton of them. They did.
Yeah.
Heck, Biden won the one. If it wasn't for if we was waiting on white women, because white women will see here get on cold quick in a
Right.
hurry
Yep.
because they know they need their man. They know truth be told, you're not going to sit here and make any type of community without a man. You sit here, you look at some of the worst neighborhoods in the city, you ain't gonna see that many men there.
Right.
You're not.
And to be honest with you, there's too many kings without a kingdom. Okay.
But
What people don't realize is you don't start off as what you think you're gonna start off. You have to keep pushing at it, pushing at it, pushing at it, and working on yourself, working on yourself. People want, they think people are McDonald's. You drive up and get what you want. No, that's not true. You have to put in the work.
mm-hmm.
No relationship is just straightforward.
Well, it's even that. It's just what goals you're going to get. It's not doesn't come easy because everybody will get it. It's amazing to sit here and even with the women I talk to. I'm a decent guy. I think I'm pretty handsome.
Who said that?
Can't stand you all.
You know I love you.
I know. I'm a decent guy. It's just amazing how when you get in conversations with ladies after you go on a couple dates, and because I like date ladies. Their expectations crazy as heck. Crazy. It's not that I don't even have to deal with women that's like I don't want to work. Now those chicks are.
Mm-hmm.
If your ass is over 30, talking about you trying to be a housewife, you too late. Too late. You got But fortunately, I don't run into too many women that's like that. But what I do run into a lot of times is fake femininity.
Yes.
women who are just they're like they'll smile in your face and just stab you with little daggers.
Yes. Yep.
And that's terrible
It
because they'll
is.
say, "Well, I'm feminine, I'm this, I'm that," but then you sit here and you hear them talking the way they talk.
Right.
Man, it's just like it's just snippy, snippy,
Right.
snippy. Just because a chick smiles, just because a chick may look decent,
Mm-hmm.
uh, doesn't mean you're feminine. And that's why I run into a lot. And then you have unrealistic expectations. And I say, okay,
Right.
let's say we do get married. You do realize, I'm gonna know how much you make. No,
Right.
no. You know how much I make? Yeah. Huh? No, we're gonna sit down here and every dime that comes in, I'm gonna know about.
Right.
Now, will
Eh,
we split things up? Yeah, but it's just, it seems like a lot of ladies want a mix of modern and traditional.
you got to pick a struggle. Like, even my being raised by a single mother, there's certain concepts she's taught me about a man that wasn't right.
Mhm.
And so maturity, as I got older, I had to distinguish between what's right and what's wrong. You know,
Somebody
so,
talking about me because my ears are burning. Go on.
so
Okay,
I
not
mean,
true.
even with what's that guy name? The one we was just talking about.
Oh, Kevin Samuels. Yeah.
Even when listening to him, I'm like, oh, ouch, he cut me, he cut me. You know what I'm saying? But I had to make the adjustments. Like, he right. You know what I'm saying? Like, my standards have never been too high where I'm like, okay. But also, I need to understand that a person, your first love is yourself. So you make the adjustments. You cannot get into any relationship expecting them to be your savior. Baby, that ain't gonna happen.
Mhm.
Never. You'll be waiting. You
Yeah.
have to be your own savior. You have to be your own goals. And when you get with somebody, they compliment that.
Mhm. But also, I think we have to understand, especially I'm going to do all the ladies again because that's what I do. Uh, I just playing.
Such a ham.
You're not in your 20s no more. Nah,
Right.
when you sit here and I'm being honest with you, I look in the group. Even when I sit here and I say things in the group, it's like, dude, you are expecting stuff that when you was in your 20s in your prime, when everything's set up and look
Right.
good, girl, you 40 something, you got
Right.
kids. So now you want, well, I want a man to court me. He's gonna take my phone and we gonna sell the phone all day long. Please.
What world?
I ain't got time. I barely want to talk to my kids.
Not
I ain't got
really.
time to sit here on the phone with you like that.
Look, I'm at an age even to the point where I had sex. You ugly, I'm hot. Leave me alone.
Oh, look, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And plus, when the lights go off, everybody look the same.
Right.
But everybody don't feel the same. If I got 2 hours
Exactly.
to reach all the way down to the need of, oh, baby, come on now.
Right.
But in all honesty, the expectations, I think, for a lot of people, men and women, but I say primarily women because you're the ones that uh, uh, are the ones complaining, honestly, because y'all do. Is that you expect it to be the same as it was when you're in your 20s, and it's not.
Right.
It's not. Things different. You have to adjust how you're dating. You have to adjust your expectations.
Right.
And then another thing too is that if you're sitting out here and everybody's online now. Everybody, whether we like or not, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. It's not really Snapchat because Snapchat goes away, but those three, when you post stuff, that says who you are. If you out here talking about
Right.
being, I'm out here, I can date, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can date multiple guys at once.
Right.
Okay. What guy? And then you want this one guy you really liked who's
Right.
saying all this. Turn around and basically take you on 3, 4 days, take you to Ocean Prime and all this other stuff. And while other dude over here just coming through smashing.
Right.
Like, oh, perfect example. Like old girl who made that post where she got smashed in the Momo, in the short stay.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
So then Whip made another post behind that talking about what does a guy have to do to get some or something like that. What date, would you what do you expect a guy to take you for a date for a restaurant, something like that? Let's have to say had the nerve to say Ocean Prime. So
Ocean Prime. That's anniversary dinner.
I was, yeah, see that, yeah, there you go. You're right. That's anniversary. I'll take that. I'll take if I'm in a relationship. Yeah, I'll take her to Ocean Prime for that.
Right.
Like even my Sora when she took me out and take a man out for a date. September, she took me to Ruth Chris. My Sora, but I know my Sora since forever. That's something different than just going on a date. Then I turned around and took her to Columbus. So
Dirty.
yeah, but in that situation, that's my sorority sister.
Right. It's a mutual respect. So
right. But for this chick to sit here and say that, and then was like, hold on, you just sat here and let this random dude take you to a motel.
Right.
And now you want this other dude to take you to Ocean Prime. She's like, well, I would expect my man to do more. Wait, hold on. See, and that's the problem. Why would somebody expect a man who you supposed to care about to go further and do more work than some random dude that you just let smash?
Right.
Don't get that.
That's, to be honest with you, that's a whole nother subject.
Oh, I guess that's gonna be another subject for another time.
Why do women make men work hard? Some men work harder than others, and I believe that a man can have a Mercedes and have money, okay, and not value you, okay.
You will value
and just hit it and take you to McDonald's, okay. A man that has a regular 9 to 5, that don't have all that, can treat you like a queen. But we pass up those type of guys.
Of course.
Because it's image.
Right. Because here's the thing, let's be honest with you. I make decent money. I make good money. I'm not making, I'm in the top 20% of wage earners. Mm-hmm. I'm above average. Well, I'm not 6 figures, but I'm above average.
Mm-hmm.
So I know the options that I have.
Right.
And I tell you right now, I got some good options.
Right.
I got some young girls out here that's just, I'd be married to a chick that's about 26 right about now. 26. If I have kids, I would marry this chick. Her fine, fully packed, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And just so humble, so sweet. But I can't have kids if she wanted kids. So
right.
And I respect that. But I may lose my train of thought. That means I'm really starting to buzz. But what I was saying was that guys who have options like that, who have that type of money, dude, you gotta come with something bad.
Right.
You gotta be that chick that just turns everybody's head, and a lot of these women aren't. Honestly, right. Average means that you're in the middle, that there's half below you and half above you. So if you're in that spot, you got a lot above you and you got a lot of under you. So, and a lot of these chicks are average. I mean, you sit here and there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, what's wrong?
It's not.
Good enough for our grandparents, for our parents.
Right. That was average. They made it work. They had a different set of goals than what we have now. Right. They was realistic about dating.
And people were cheating back then because we all got that uncle or aunt that looked from every other uncle and aunt that we got. We all got that. Like, no, that. But what it is that women nowadays sit here and brag about that.
Right.
But back then, it was some type of shame.
Right.
And that goes right into our first topic. Old boy who found out his 3 kids wasn't his. Now,
and knocked her teeth out, right?
Not all her friends out. Was he wrong? In your opinion, was he wrong?
He was wrong.
Why?
He was wrong because of the fact that I don't promote any type of violence to a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the situation and he was angry or whatever. I mean, he should have left. Now, I feel that he should have sued her, divorced her,
Sued her for what?
For all the money he spent thinking that them were his kids.
He's not going to get that. He's not going to get that. It's not. And that's part of the problem. Is that, don't get me wrong, he should have hit her. But this is unfortunately an expensive L that men have to take, which is one of the reasons why men aren't marrying.
Right.
Because he can still be on the hook for child support because he had been there all that time. And the courts will sit here and say, well, you are the daddy. And chances are the other dude, hey, you know what the other dude is.
Right. Or a judge will say, them kids is the only father you know.
Yep. Yep.
You
Yep.
know, so
Yep. And that happened. So and that's why I asked the question, was he wrong? He was wrong for hitting her, but I can understand.
understand
I
why.
can.
I mean, it's such a touchy situation, and then the fact that probably how he couldn't deal with the issue because of the kids. That they see him that's daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't break a kid's heart like that.
See, and that's the thing, and that's where a lot of you ladies don't, where a lot of ladies don't understand. Guys, good men. I'm not talking about these bum ass dudes. See, why is it that women will sit here and talk about bum dudes and they make that the standard for men when that's not what most men are?
True.
That's a problem.
Right.
When I say talk about men who love and care, that's most men.
Right.
That's most black men.
Right.
That's why over half of black men don't have kids because I'm not ready for that. I want to build. I want a child with somebody I can build something with.
Right.
I take that seriously. I sit back and I look at my family. They find that right person. You'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I fucked up, but hey.
I mean, a man. I've known quite a few black men that I have not really seen in other races where they meet a woman and the woman have other kids, and they will literally take those kids in as their own.
And here's what's happening now is that this is one of the reasons why a lot of women are getting upset, because guys like, I can't win with that. That's a losing game. It's a losing game. Because any woman I see here I date that has kids that's under the age of my kids, baby, we ain't getting married to your sons if your kid is grown. We good? No, I'm on that. If you got a 6-year-old, we got 12 years. You're waiting 12 years for that.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna have some kid in the town. I got enough issues with my kid. I'm not gonna have no other kid in my house that I can't discipline. See, in situations, here's what y'all ladies don't understand about being with a single mother. Dating a single mother. We come second. We will never come first.
Right.
Never. So when we start dating, that kid comes first. I mean, I've seen how I've dated single mothers to where it's like, dang, I can't even talk to you.
Yeah, can't get no time in.
I can't get five. So and here's what's funny is that I can't sit here and talk to you because your kids there, they don't really like. They still like the other daddy.
They don't really like you.
Well, of course they know I'm coming into that. But kid come from you got because being a single mother is it's busy.
Right.
I love this.
People, we just went into an infomercial of his beard oil.
Coming out this weekend. So coming in, we know that I'm second. Right. So if we get married, okay, I'm behind your kid, no matter what. So I can't discipline the way I want to. I can't. So and then it's gonna be times where that other dude is gonna come ahead of me. If he's any type of father, has any type of input in his kid's life, he's gonna come before me when it comes to that kid. Right. So now, if my own house that I'm paying the bills for, I'm handling, I'm third. And of course, women will come before us because y'all more important to yourselves than we are. So, no. And that's what's happening. Is that, so then, if I'm a guy who is making 6 figures, and I got this young hot thing, I'm not making 6 figures. I got young hot things. I can imagine what they got.
Right.
The options they have. Why would I take that L?
Right.
This one lady seems to say, well, you might be missing a blessing. I ain't missing no damn blessing. Nah. And her logic was, well, if I had a bad experience with somebody whose mother was always in my business, well, I'd stop dating because, okay. That's different.
Right.
So,
you got to take that experience and learn from it. You know, I was married before. I not everything was bad, but I took what I learned and experience where I know what not to do next time. You
Right.
know, so if anytime that first of all, if anytime you talking to somebody and you're dating them and it was always on their ex, they didn't learn a lesson because
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you had your part in it too.
Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. I sit here even with all my exes. I mean they how they would let go of this perfection.
Oh
I
my
don't
god!
know.
You said irk action.
I said perfection, ma'am.
You was irking them.
I probably was. For sure, I was. I know for sure one of them. Woo. But I mean, I know I played a part in all of them. Some of them bigger parts than others.
Right.
I played a part. My last one, no, that was all me.
Right.
I take that be all day long. That was me. But it's that's something that a lot of women can't seem to do.
Right.
So and it comes back to accountability, in my opinion. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so she got her fronts laid out. He shouldn't go to jail. Nothing like, I mean, he shouldn't have advised, but come on now.
Right.
You can't sit here and expect for him to find that out, and then you just sit here and go, "La di da, everything's okay." But
La di
that,
da.
but that's because y'all what they gave because y'all they give society gave y'all women everything. Truthfully,
I mean, society favor women. I think that in ways that have hurt us more than helped us
I agree.
because it made us seem like what we were doing was okay. And it was hard for us to own up to the issues that we was dealing out. So um, far as just men, and I think that women need to be more honest with men and
Y'all will never do that.
if you're cheating and you got other kids, and stuff like that, and I've heard a story of a woman doing that, but she felt that he was such a great guy that she didn't want to lose him.
Of course, of course. See, that happens a lot. That happens a lot.
Hmm.
I think a lot of times women, you can watch Fraternity Court.
Yeah.
Except you can sit here. I'm not talking about Maury. That little to me, Maury's fake, but Fraternity Court is really real. You sit here, you
Right.
see like where women like, dude, I chose this dude simply because he's the better guy. The other guy,
Hmm.
the Pookie or Ray Ray that y'all seem to love, wasn't a good guy.
Right.
And actually, the bad part about it is that when you guys are in your prime, you choose men. A lot of them, not all. I hate the fact I say that, but a lot of ladies choose mannish like. They choose men how men choose women.
Right.
Oh, he looks good. He got the swag. Oh, look at
Right.
that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna sit here and get a baby by this dude, and then maybe he'll love me because my pussy is so good. And then as you get older, you realize, But yeah, but the sad part about a lot of they still think that what they have between their legs is gold. It's not. It's not. I mean,
You know what? In choosing somebody, that shouldn't even be a factor
but it is for a lot.
because
See, a
we
lot.
we got we all gonna get old and sad. So
Y'all, some of y'all age like milk.
it's
Y'all others,
crazy.
y'all.
The reality of it is, and then we wonder why 10 years later we like, what the hell did I do? You know?
See, what's funny is that in your 20s, it's like I'm missing teens and early 20s. I'm missing independent. I'm about to build this late 20s and then maybe the 30. I don't need no man.
Right.
30s, it's like, shoot, you're going to have to come up to my level, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, 40s, damn, ain't no good men out here.
Ain't no good me.
I thought that if I tell women, I feel if a woman's never been married, it's you. If you've never been married by the time you 30, you got issues because you'll tell me through all those years, especially if you went to college.
Right.
Especially if you went to college, there was good
Right.
men out there. It seems funny that Asian chicks can find good men, white chicks can find good men,
Right.
Latino chicks can find good men. You know, submissive black women can find good men. You
Right.
never sit here and see a cute chick, a fine chick in her 20s who's submissive, complain about men. She getting chased. It's all these old ass 40, 30, 30, 35, 40, 45-year-old chicks complaining.
Right.
Hey, niggas, hey, I want somebody to court me and my 8 kids.
And my 8 kids. Buy them a PS5.
I wouldn't buy a PS1. No, it's okay because I mean, it's just yeah, I'm over exaggerating, but really, the sad part about it is that
The sad part about it is acceptable. That's the sad thing
no,
about
it's no
it.
shame. Back in the day, it was shame to have a kid before wedlock. It was a shame. It was
Right.
shameful. Shameful.
Right.
Other races is shameful. You know, I mean, even if like with Arab people, now Arab men will sit here and say, "Hey, screw as many black women as you want," but they bring a black kid home.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see what happens. Those are the ones that sit there sweeping up at Kroger, not at the stove.
Right.
Those are the ones that sit down here, not in the family business that done did that.
Right.
Because the men like, oh no, we gotta keep this pure. See, one thing that I think truthfully that ladies don't get, and that the feminist movement lied to you guys about, is the fact that being in the matriarchal society is a good thing.
Right.
And the reason it's a good thing for you ladies is because in a matriarchal, patriarchal. Oh, matriarchal is terrible. In a patriarchal society, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. I'm sorry. In a patriarchal society, women are prized.
Mm-hmm.
And think about how women are viewed as virtuous.
Right.
Women is viewed as prizes. I mean, so if a woman want to get married,
right,
ooh, you gotta come with something.
Right.
You gotta come with something. You know, the brothers, the dad, protect
right.
them. Those are the ones that's protected. In the matriarchal society, this feminist society,
right,
you can toss that coochie everywhere.
Right. And if a woman was a hoe, she was for the streets.
Right.
You didn't take in a woman that was out there loose like that to
right.
be a wife and help you run a home.
Right.
That didn't happen.
But the thing is, feminism and this matriarch society let women, when they was in their prime, say, "Hey, you can screw whatever you want to do. What you do exactly what men. You're just equal to men. Do whatever you want to do." But that comes with consequences.
Exactly.
Just like as a man, if I'm out here doing what I do, consequences come. I can have 10,000 kids out here. I'm broke.
Right.
And then of course, consequences. See, the thing is, I think unfortunately, as women get older, who live that life, they then turn around and say, "Well, shit. This isn't what it was cracked up to be."
Exactly. Right.
It's not. Shit, it's hard being a man. I see women all the damn time like, "Oh, I'm tired of going to work." Well, I met this one chick and she got 5 kids. I'm like, she's an attractive chick, cute chick. But she got 5 kids. And she's like, "I want to find a husband. I want to be a housewife. I didn't understand how great being a housewife was. I would love to be a housewife." I said, "Girl, good luck." "Well, that's because of my kids." I said, "Yeah. Ain't no."
What was her youngest child?
I want to say 6.
Wow.
And she has to be in her late 30s. And I mean, she's a beautiful chick. Chick's cute as hell. Don't get it twisted. She
But she like credit. She's a liability.
Beyond the liability.
You know what I'm saying? It's like bad credit. When a loan officer look at like, either I'm gonna take a risk on you, which is risky, or I'm not. And it's the same with relationships. When you got baggage and things behind you, people look at that like, okay, is it worth it? And a lot of times people don't want to go through that type of drama. So guess what they do? You just a fuck toy.
Yeah, but here's what's funny is I wish ladies would understand, just because a guy fucks you doesn't mean he wants to fuck with you.
Exactly.
That literally is so true. And too many women say, "I got options. I got all these guys in my inbox." It's wildebeest out here that got dudes in their inbox.
Exactly.
I mean, you got simps out here that will screw. Guys will screw down there anything. They will. I mean, that's just honest to God truth.
Right.
Most guys say, "Man, I'll sit here and say honestly with me, nigga. If it's female, It's like even my line brothers was like, man, you have no standards. I'm like, turn off the light. It's
Turn off the
all the same.
lights. Oh my god.
I don't sit down here. I don't discriminate. Now it's when the light
Right.
come back. Oh, you want me to do who, what, with? No, 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 no. I am not. I ain't got an issue with the walk of shame.
Right.
Don't care. I'll do that walk all day long. I'm out.
But you're not saying they for relationships.
Oh
So
hell no! Oh hell no! Man, I would not be seen. I was some of them. It was when I was in Miami one time. I wish my brother was online, so he'll verify this story. My boys clown me. So we was down there in Miami partying, doing what we do,
uh-huh.
and of course it's that one chick who is just one of who screwing up for everybody else because all the girls are my boys and whatnot. So
Uh-huh.
my brother come get me like, hey Fred, man, we trying to get on these girls. We trying to get back to the room. Blah blah blah. And talking to the girl because she just over here cock blocking. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I got you. I said, what she look like? He was like, nigga, you ain't got no standards. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I do.
Oh
I
my
went in there.
god.
I'll run through that because I'm like, dude, if she is unattractive and whatnot, yeah, it's an easy nut strap. Count them on, close my eyes, think about some other chicks, and go at it.
Go at it.
No one likes it, that's what it is. So I get over there, I talk to the chick and blah, blah, blah. She's just constantly cop blocking. And she was like, well, I'm not going to go out with you. You ain't cute. And I said, heifer. But
Wow.
Joe big whale looking ass.
He said big whale.
I went off, man. I went off on her so bad. I said, I'm doing you a favor. That's how my was cold. So I'm doing you a favor. Take off my shirt like, well, I'm doing you a favor. Man, I clowned her so bad, man. A couple of her girls was dying laughing.
Wow.
One of her girls like, oh, you said wrong. You did wrong, blah, blah, blah. And my boy said, dude, no. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. We got some other chicks that night, but that was like it's just saying that guys, you have a bunch of guys. I just only got to think this way. Who really like, okay, it is what it is. We gonna sit here and do what we do.
Right.
We'll sit here and think with you. We will. There's no problem with that.
Right.
But that's why I'm gonna marry you.
Right.
See, it was the woman that I married. That's kind of hard for me to bring out. The woman that I married, she's gonna be attractive. Don't get it twisted, but a wife is more than just what's between her legs or her being attractive.
Right.
And plus, she has to carry herself as a wife before I meet her.
Right.
That's what a lot of women don't get. A lot of y'all Christian women don't get. Man, I love this.
I mean, I think we just think that we wave a magic wand and things fall in place.
But that's what y'all was told, though. Y'all was told get y'all degree. Only black women was told this shit, which should say something. Get your degree, get your job, make this money, then you get a husband. That's ass backwards. Because by the time you do all that shit, because a man's doing that too. What did you, she left. As I said, the man was doing that too. So why in the world would I want you? So that's really what it boils down to. Truth be told, she said so. Lala sat here disappeared on me. So I guess I have to continue the show by myself. So let's see if she wants to come back in. Oh, she's still gone. I put money. Her battery died. Doing something like her. So her battery died. Something like that. So all right. Next topic. What? Oh, I forgot what our next topic was going to be. The next topic that we was going to talk about was why do women, this is kind of like a good lead in. Why do women, once they start making money, feel they don't need a man? See, when men sit here to make money, we want to sit here and spoil our women. When women make money, they're like, I don't need no man for this. I don't need a man for that. That's interesting. We're going to bring it up a little more next time. Check out the banners at the bottom. What's also that we're doing too is that we're starting to do, starting Monday, I'm going to post a video. I'll turn around and post a video. We're going to put this on Facebook, Instagram, and everything. We want y'all votes on see who's right and who's wrong. It's rather interesting. It's rather interesting. So we got a lot of great things coming up. Um, Me, the man, the modern gentleman, got beard oil and stuff coming up. We got lots of stuff going on. Lala is also doing her writing. She actually was published again, so congratulations to her. And we'll check you guys out next week. See